these are bananas, but you know that. And you're going to see what I do with these kind of bananas coming up in the video. Welcome to day 3. Alright, so I explain it later, I show you what I'm doing later, but these are not the same bananas that I was processing earlier. I bought these today because I went to another grocery store to pick up a little something, a snack for my kids, because we were out and it was hot. And when I got there, they had a whole buggy full. Now, this is $6 worth, but it's a lot. I didn't count how many bananas this is. Now, what I have later in the video, that was actually $4 worth that I bought at a different grocery store. And they had these fewer per bag, but it's still a lot of bananas. And stay tuned, you'll see what I do with them. Okay, so I've already got one banana in there, but I bought several bags of bananas that were turning brown. And what I do with these is I will put the banana, 3 bananas, in a bag. And that's just enough for one recipe of either banana muffins or banana bread. So, when I do these, I make sure I get all the stuff off, put them in here, throw them in the freezer, and they work really well. They stay, they freeze. So what I do is I take them and I'll get the air out, and that's one bag. Then I'll do that until I've got them all done, and it usually lasts me several months when I get several bags of these bananas. And I have one daughter who is allergic to bananas, so she can't have banana muffins or breads, but everyone else can, and they all love it. And I actually went several years without buying any bananas because she was allergic, and I didn't want to chance her getting any because she was little. Well, she's 18 now, and probably about 5 years ago, she came to me, she said, "Mom, why don't you ever buy bananas?" I said, "Well, you can't eat them." She goes, "I know, but everybody else would like them." She's like, "Don't not buy them just because of me." I said, "Okay, fair enough." So now I buy bananas often, and I eat a lot of bananas myself. Now that one was a really small one. I think I'm going to add one more small one if I can find one. So this is what I do with my bananas. I put them in the freezer and let them thaw just enough to where I can throw them in the recipe, and they work really, really well. And I've never had anybody complain about me using frozen bananas. Okay, so I got 11 bags. Got 2 stacked, these 4, and then 2 here and 1 here, so 11. And those are going to go into the freezer. Okay, now we have all these peelings. So I am going to put about half a jar worth. Now it does have stickers on it, that's not going to matter. I'm going to put these in here, then I'm going to fill it up with water, and I'll let that sit for several days. And that will go into my garden area. Now right now I only have 1 tomato plant that's just barely hanging on, but I do plan to do more later, so I'm trying to give it all the nutrients I can. Another thing that I'm doing with the banana peels is we have this, well, it was a worm bed. My younger son decided to water it one day and he killed most of the worms, but it is becoming a really good compost pile. So I am adding I know this isn't all of the banana peels, but I'm going to add the rest of the banana peels to this, and then any other vegetable scraps that we get over the next months will go in here, and I'll have really good compost for when I get my garden going next season.